What's going on? Okay. What's up, YouTube? This is Reimei here, and this is going to be a reaction to episode 2 of Arknights Prelude to Dawn, also known as Arknights Reimei Zensou. So, last time on Arknights, we get a really interesting, a really intriguing, immersive introduction to the settings. We're introduced in a place where, what was it called? Orthopathy. Like, what was the disease called again? They were basically infected with that. Orthopathy. Okay, I got that right. It allows them to use arts, but at the same time, it's highly infectious, and it's 100% fatal. And sorry if the whatever is fucking playing in the back is being caught by the mic. I don't know why it needs to be listened to that loud. But okay. Sorry. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. There's a lot to take in, but apparently the doctor, the unnamed doctor, can be male or female, of course, he is the key. Like, the doctor is essentially the key to trying to save everyone, but he or she doesn't remember everything. But why am I saying he or she? They have the skill. Yeah, it's a skill. They still have like some memories, like the basic skills and whatnot, but the memories are just not there. Like it's her. And I actually like how also the sort of action, the battle tactics are where they had to plan out to try to save that mom and her child, and like how they had to do a diversion. And of course the enemies are like not necessarily evil themselves. The government, it may not be evil themselves, but they're just driven to desperation, and so they're just taking advantage of it. They're just using it as leverage to take advantage and put the blame on a certain group of people. Yeah, orthopathy. Yeah, that's what it's called. So yeah, that's a thing. Allows the infected to use arts without that, but the uninfected can use arts too. Okay, that actually makes sense, kinda. I mean, of course, I need a little bit more insight in that. Like, and I wonder if Amiya is gonna be able to do that. So they were able to get out. I was actually found out that during that part in the story, you're supposed to go through some sort of tactics and whatnot, and try to advance from room to room. I'm actually glad. Now, people were complaining about this, but I'm actually glad they skipped over that part, because it would have been too time consuming. It would be too much about it. It would just kind of would it help a little bit? Yeah, it would, but they were focusing more on like trying to present everything, get the flow of the story going already, or let us know more. Try not to clog things up when not needed. But yeah, the tactics can come later, or maybe only when it's needed, maybe in some particular battles where it's going to be hyper focused or something. So apparently the doctor can be a guy or a girl, but this one, well, okay, is a female. The doctor here is voiced by a female voice actor. So by default, a female, I guess. But it's good, male or female. I don't know how they're gonna avoid it. Could they choose a gender? Like with Fate Grand Order anime, they chose the male Ritsuka for obvious reasons. I'm sad that they skipped the riot scene. I hope we will get one this time. I don't know about riot scene. but I feel like that's maybe that had to be something that was shown there to show like how like the infection is causing a lot of chaos. Okay, the outbreaks. You see what the terrorism has done. So yeah, that's all I really need to say. I'm sorry if I didn't get started as early as I wanted to. I mean, I was kind of held up. So last time when I streamed the premiere, I got so many views. So much of an audience. Sadly, I'm not so sure I'm gonna get nearly that big of an audience this time. I'd hope so. I mean, maybe as more people will be able to watch it, maybe as more people will get to attending to it. I don't know how attractive my streams are. I'm just what it is. I try to show it as transparent as possible, but I don't want to kill my own channel. Of course, that's just the gist of things. Dr. Jenner's conviction is an inside joke. Oh. Well, let's get started. Okay, Analyst isn't working right now. Their Analyst is like apparently on maintenance, which sucks balls right now. It's just like, why? Are you kidding me? So yeah, Analyst is on there, but doesn't matter here. Let's get started. Alright, we're already starting off hot. Hold on real quick. I don't know why they play. Sorry. I'm sorry. It was a stretch, so I had to just turn it down a bit. I don't know why, like, the TV was just left on. Okay. Alright, let's get this started. Sorry about that. Alright. Episode 2 in 3, 2, 1, let's jam. They just skipped the right scene. But I think we can just kind of put 2 and 2 together. Or not. That's so funny. Oh, no, not, I'm not trying to say like it's all really amusing, but it's just... Oh! Wow. Oh! Oh, there's the one that we saw earlier. She meant our like real main character. Oh, this is the opening? Oh, this is like ReoNa. Oh. Oh no, he's gonna die? That guy? Oh, who's that? It's a really, it's actually a really good opening. Uh, the visuals were like they didn't feel too, and then until like the chorus. That's when a lot of things just flashed. That's all a lie. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, like you're just gonna really report it like that. I don't think they even care. They just wanna keep a hush, keep everything hush hush. Yeah, I mean, I understand the sentimentality, but Ace. Uh-oh, you said something poisonous. Wait, wait, is the arts to where like they can expect anything? If anything's weird, it could turn something like that. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, nice smears. That's why they use the mist. Wait, who caused the mist? No, 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 no. You'll give your position away. Oh, I legit. The music was just like that. I thought something was wrong with my playback. Sorry. Oh. Uh-oh. Also, what a coincidence, huh? I I think this character is working out of reluctance. Like she doesn't want to partake in on that side, but is forced to for reasons. They, apparently. Oh, yeah. I should have figured. Just gather them up here so it's easier. So we used the mist to draw them out. And then when it cleared, it gave them a sense of safety, and so they would draw back together and then they're out in the open. Well, yeah, and they got a big crowd. It's hard to play stealth with that. There are those sort of characters that don't want to care, and then there are those that just don't fucking care. They think life is a game. I mean, that's true. Wait, okay. You already figured it out. This looks really dire. There's like, doesn't feel like, oh, she called the backup. Oh yeah, we saw it earlier in the opening. Okay, then. Mephisto. Oh, that's his guy. That's the guy, Mephisto. Like I said, the guy treats shit like a game. When he's not going his way, of course he's getting pissed. Another arts, another arts user. No, don't do it. The guy The guy doesn't. That guy didn't want to. Kill. Like I said, he didn't. They don't. They want to kill that they like it, but they're being ordered to. Turn it. Wait, turn it off? The control tower? Wait. It has to be one of those others I just saw in opening. Oh dear. I didn't think he would be. This guy would be introduced. A guy like that would be introduced that early. Was the clinic? Understandable. It makes sense why it was ransacked. Oh, that's like when the guy just they turn to dust. Disasters will make humans do weird fucking things. If you don't, yep. That's why they want to try to build a safe to feel safe, but how long can they hold out? It's so funny how these pretty little flowers, and now it just feels like just just eerily sad. Hmm. Everyone's trying their hardest to survive. Well, except for maybe that one guy. Why she got injured that. She did just get blasted like not too long ago. Oh, Bruce. What's your name? Okay. And I'm guessing that may be a genetic thing. Fair enough. Hmm. Okay. Oh yeah, I figured. Figured it'd be like that too. I figured that's a trade-off. Yeah, I was about to say double-edged sword. So the originium thing is the cause of all this, in a way, or rather, like something that just makes it worse. It blows, man. Like, and the fact that this is highly infectious and it can't even cure or like treat it to, or have like a vaccine of sorts. Zarkin, whose backstory is in sad regards. Basically, the uranium in this world, yeah. The ones you gain now. And onwards, yeah. What's in the past is in the past. I mean, hell, it can matter, but you don't want to get weighed down by it. I mean, I'm not saying it's not stuff from the past isn't important, but it's complicated. I guess it's just unsettling. Wait, what? Wait, what are you asking him? Oh, some some really tragic backstory regarding our guy Ace. Oh, wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh wait, yeah, that motherfucker said. I think the guy Mephisto said deal. Like she'll figure what to deal with them. That one. Yeah, he mentioned it. There's not a what. Oh. It's happening in that little corner. Nice animation on the fires though. Oh, that's the one. Why did it not occur to me that someone like her is the one? Like when I literally saw that PV. Oh, don't end it like that. Oh, fucking Christ. That was good though. That was really good. It was a little. It is confusing every now, but that was really good. I'm not so sure if it was better than the first episode, but Damn, we're already getting to quite even more conflict, and well, you know, a big boss just appeared. I I know everyone like Ami is like she is precious and all, but she has no chance unless she got some sort of locked away power. I doubt it. I don't know what the expert I don't know the context behind it, but how are you gonna get out of this? I don't see any way to get out of this. Literally the tyrant of the reunion arrives on the scene. And their lives is now she decides whether they live or die. And apparently, from how she is saying it, they want them to die. Oh, the ending is really nicely animated too. It's not overly flashy or whatnot, but or is it a little? You say no action today, but you say it's a little too fast. Make up your mind, man. I was just like, no, don't end it like that. I mean, we did get to see her flames, right? Just melt through buildings and all. Yeah, that was an episode. I'm really liking it. It's a bit confusing at times, but maybe it's that sense of confusion that makes me really like it so far. That you just like, okay, what's really going on there? Yeah, there's an infection. People are, you know, there's magic in there, and it comes in like kind of varies, and you know, not everyone is necessary. Most people are not necessarily evil, but those are just kind of driven by it because of how the circumstances are with the infection. Like Mephisto guy, I mean, he thinks everything's like a fucking game. Well, at least that's his demeanor. He's just like, he don't give a shit. But when things don't go his way, of course he's fucking snapping. And of course that's the usual sort of character archetype. Nothing against it, but it's just something I usually notice. Now I don't know if that's how accurately he's depicted. I would assume that is. I mean, based off of what it's worth. So let me read some of the comments. Sorry, I kind of disliked this episode. Was it because it's too fast? Maybe. This is basically chapter 0 now. Close to the end of chapter 1, which is the intro arc. So after episode 3, which will go to the main story of the game, the setup is done. Final of chapter 1 should be great too. I don't know what Mr. Bro was talking about. I mean, if it's because it's too fast, or is it because like you feel like things are going on? The part with I need to scroll to something. I saw something. Not much sense of trying to hide in a fog the enemy created. Would be useless then. Would be more worried it is poison. Yeah, the thing. Okay, I want to try to break them to fight, but that's a little too much to bear. I mean, reunion decision is pretty questionable, bro. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Bro, like, everyone's driven to desperation, even the powerful ones, because of this infection. So, you have to think Talulan is doing all this, knowing her life is on a timer as well. And, like, when she says annihilation, I'm thinking, okay, this is not good, but when I really think, if I'm really trying to guess, I'm just based on guesswork, I'm just like, annihilation, when we're all gonna die anyway? I could get the mindset, we're not gonna be like here, like, she's literally just going the Malcolm X route, just fucking everything, basically. When they caught the doctor and released him. Well, to be fair, I don't know what Mephisto was a wild dude. Like, again, treats everything. To me, he feels like someone that treats everything like a game. And when, of course, like, he's a ranging gamer. When things don't go his way, he's like, what the. That's what he is. But he's like, oh, I'm just gonna leave him to Gilmat, to my leader there. That's the gist I'm getting from him. People like that rile him up a bit on a lot of hatred unloads. Yeah, we're not even. We're in a world. They're in a situation right now where even the most, you know, the calm and collected ones will make really ill-advised decisions. So, but which can matter a lot, and I feel like that's because when Ace said something about, like, there was that one scene where he would say something and then, but they just kind of, you know, before you got told, just kind of popped in. If something happened here, and like the Ace guy, he was just like, oh no, it's nothing. But then he meant me to show that something happened here involving him. Maybe he made a bad decision or whatnot, or maybe someone he knew made a decision that he didn't want, and he just got and he just kind of got to where it is. Clownslayer can see through her own fog. Okay. I missed it. Yeah, she's the one that made the fog. Okay, sorry about that. She's an assassin, darn effective if you ask. The fact that you can control your own fog as like that, and an assassin, that's actually pretty cool. That like it fits. And she has something with Amiya, our precious little one here, and I'm not so sure and I think it might be some history regarding like what is it like. She has some sort of connection with her, I would think, because she said I'm looking for her. I don't think she gives a shit about the doctor. No, I'm not saying that. It's more like, yeah, the doctor is part of the objective, but she's really looking for Amiya. I think that's what the case is, but then Memphis just told him to back off and all. So I don't know. I'm not so sure with the details behind that. Hopefully hopefully the anime is able to tell us in one way or another. I mean, as much detail as I can in anime form, to where I can draw the lines here. Mephisto Foster names from an old story of a famous German author back in time. Bet that story. Yeah, Crownslayer would be great in debt. Would be great in Dead by Daylight. What else about to say? I don't know what else really to say. I mean, we also have Nero, this character here. Let me pull her up real fast. So she's apparently why she look like that one character from Recreators, just having animal ears, and you know everything's a little bit more technologized, like that like she's basically her arts, or no, no, that's not like, but more like she can deflect it. I don't know exactly how the kind of art she is. I guess is how she blocks other arts attacked by arts. I don't know, but yeah, she seems like, based on just looking at her character alone, you could just figure out how she is. Again, I'll just hopefully the anime explains itself enough. I mean, it all depends on it. The thing I have, the problem I have with Gosh game adaptations is like, is there enough context there while not trying to flood us with too much of it, to where we can get a comprehensible story, a coherent narrative here, and hopefully it'll turn out that way. That's gonna be hard to do in 8 episodes. Mephisto said they are not part of the plan, so just 2 factions in the same town at the same time. Bad timing. Oh yeah, okay. he did say something like that. It's like, oh, we just happened to find you here, but we're just gonna mess you up a bit because I want to treat it like a game. Search near the ReoNa, narrow the ReoNa so to see your full design. Okay. So let me see. So that's her design, huh? That looks really cool. Or at least one of the designs there. Of course, I think the anime translated well enough. I don't know how they're gonna handle this particularly complex design. I feel like the animations thing, I mean, of course, caters to a little bit like the waifu thing, but it's fine. What else? Let me see if she got other designs. Let me just take a look at this here. Nope, not here. I'm just looking at designs. I don't want to. So that's how she looks in the game. I see. All right. All nations of terror are usually based on our real-world nations and their history. Have fun guessing which nations is like ours as we are currently in. Wait. Can you give me a hint? I feel like it's maybe it might be a Europe. I'm pretty sure something has to do with Europe, but I don't know. I mean, the towns look like they were in Europe, and then of course you see them like they're in a little. I don't want to get copyright, by the way. It's just you saw that they were like in a little clinic. Let me just go right here, and you know the whole shit's got ransacked, basically. Just right here, and like apparently like it was a clinic, like it's kind of a hideout because if you're found with the infection, of course you gotta be put in a quarantine zone, but you're forcefully done so, and you're just because they can't find a way to cure you or make sure you've recovered, you just die. You're just trapped there against your own will, and you just die, and you just don't get to carry out your livelihood whatsoever. One more bit of information the game does in the loading screens: catastrophes are big natural disasters like earthquakes and tornadoes that also leave the organic crystals around. If it was almost 50 minutes each episode, that'd be too much, but that was me. In the game, Nero versus Foss are a lot more lethal. Just by blocking his bolt almost broke her arms. Oh, okay. Let me take a look at Faust here. Oh, I see. That's if that's the case, that's how powerful those shots are. The fact that like not only he has sniper accuracy, but the fact that his snipers can't be something that just can't be blocked on a whim. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Arknights Neo. It's not the full name. These are big enough to destroy whole cities. Already empowered engines make it possible to move whole towns around and tank like platforms move out of the way. Oh, so like mobile cities or some. What do you call it again? Yeah, there's kind of like the cities that just kind of I've seen. There's a term for it. There was a good term for it, and I forgot it. God damn it. And Talon is at this moving city's control tower. So she is like at least the big boss of this little segment. I don't know what else is gonna. I would like to know. Now, okay, maybe this is kind of too early to say, but like, how did the organium, like I know the uranium, but like how did they come to be in the first place? Like I would love to know the origin of that. Like knowing the origins of that, or at least to some degree, I don't need like a whole explanation. Like knowing how everything became the way it is. Like I know it's probably organium, but like I don't know if it's. I'm not so sure if the organium itself is the cause, but I know it's kind of like. But I know it's like part of, you know, maybe like I don't know if it's the cause. Like is it? But I know it's part of it. Like, I want to know what event, what other bigger entity caused all of this. I'm not sure. Like they didn't give like when they never gave a clear ground of when it's. I don't remember to give them. I don't remember the anime has yet to give a clear ground of where it started, or has it been explained yet at all. Nomadic cities again. Oh, nomadic. Okay, I get it. I get the naming sense there. The Arknights cities are on wheels and move because they can evade catastrophe. We still don't know. That's one of the big questions. Having natural catastrophes turning most of the world into wastelands like in the Fallout games make it hard to take roots for humans and do science, etc. The fact that natural catastrophes are happening all around and kind of a lot like what's making them so common? What is causing? It says so. This says we don't know. Like it has not been really explained. And it explains something about how organism is spread in the next episode when catastrophe occurs during the fight with Alula. Okay, so hopefully we get some insight into that. I see. False is a non-player character. God damn it. He would be so good to play. It would be so lit to play though. Fucking sniping. Oh well. We might, I don't know. Maybe there is another sniper character. You know, comparable sniper character that you can pick, but okay. Whatever. So yeah, they leave off on Tallulah, apparently about to kill them. Wait, that's quite the way to end it. I not that I hate it. It's just like, oh come on, man. But I don't. Okay, the animation is just as good as usual. Like, are there parts where it just feels like they're just kind of standing there of sorts? Yeah, but it's just kind of like that's kind of because they're kind of war. Like, there's just a lot of things going on. They just stand. They don't want to make some hasty movement, so that you can kind of draw that. And of course, like the character expressions and the acting is still really on point. It's although I feel like the first episode was still much stronger because it was the very first scene was literally Amiya trying to talk to the doctor when they were just waking up. Not perfectly explained or revealed if catastrophes happen because Rodium gathers somewhere or the other way around. So that's something that even the game has a hard time explaining, huh? Interesting. Boss can one-shot almost anyone who is not a defender. Yikes. That's kind of scary. So it helps that Neural has a shield. In the official game channel, there's a lot of lore videos about the nations, or just a lot of great music videos made by the developers too. Yeah, the animation was great. Yeah, the animation is still really good. Of course, it's not always gonna constantly move like Chainsaw Man, but I feel like the designs they're. I'm gonna just say this right now, and no disrespect to Chainsaw Man, especially revisiting an episode, but it feels like to me, designs they're better at staying on model. They don't try to go idiosyncratic, and they still try to be as expressive as possible. They show as much effects as they can as possible. Like so the part where you see Tallulah walk, you know, her foot, and then you see this fire. This isn't okay. I'm gonna just say this right now. Okay, so there is a scene. Okay, so you just show. Okay, so there is a weird scene with there where they're just showing just it from afar, but it's just kind of showing to us as viewers like where the vicinity of all this conflict is taking place and such. Like, I don't think it's like, is it a place where you can cut around corners in production? Yeah, sure, but I don't think it really takes away from it. I still think it's a directional sort of choice there. And then you see the fires there. See, it's kind of smoldering, and they're not going to reveal her right away. The fire effects are really cool. I really like energy fire effects when they're done right. When you see in Bleach, when they do the energy, how they depict the energy, the compositioning, the lighting, and all, that's really cool. And how they show the fire here, it's not your low budget CG fire you usually see in most episodes, or even in most anime, or even like live action, of course. So when you animate stuff like that, that's pretty neat. Even if this is loop, it's still really neat. It feels very fluid. It feels so, there's such a beauty to it, even especially when you add like streaks of orange, red, and all that. And of course you see like there's some really nice details on, you know, Amiya's frightened expression as she sees as she's on the ground, seeing Tallulah walking up to her, and she wants to retaliate or something, but then Tallulah's just like, your naive dreams won't come true, and then she has this distraught look, like things are just not looking good right here, and then it just ends with a focus on Tallulah just saying annihilation, and then it just ends like that, and it just keeps you in suspense. When good direction like this can I'm gonna tell you, I know we say animation isn't everything, but it's supplemental, because it can make like, it could be a difference maker when it comes to mediocre anime to okay anime. Those little differences with directions can turn something into a good or great anime. Something like this. Again, it's not everything. I mean, there's always story quality does matter a lot. But with stuff like, with even this little stuff like that, it really helps enhance the episode. It keeps you in, and then it just the episode ends, and you're like, no, we want more. They removed the scene when False is, shot back by us, and Memphis got really angry. That's interesting. Arknights animation music video, Untitled World. 10 to 20 for some nomadic cities cruising. Let me check that out real fast. I guess. I mean, it's quick. I don't think. I do need to end the stream really quickly, so. Okay. Hold on, let me mute this. Oh, okay. I see it now. They're just moving along like that. Okay, makes sense. The prelude is really made up of introduction. Only Calcis knows about the origin of catastrophe and origin crystal. If Calcis was here, she would have almost made Tallulah run for her money. Oh, I see. Well, hopefully we'll see her. Maybe we'll get like if she's not supposed to show up, maybe a reference to her. Hopefully, if like Arknights gets more anime projects, which I feel like it will, depending. I mean, considering, because like depending on the success of this one. But yeah, I think I said all I need to say. I mean, I can go off more about like some of the nice quality, like how they're just focusing on like showing us how bad looking the climate is because it got ransacked. There used to be some sort of safe haven, and now it's just ruins. That I could explain, but that's all I really need to say, guys. I gotta get going. Really good episode. Can't wait for more. That's just all I gotta say. Alright, so smash the like button, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter or join the Discord server if you want to. But that's gonna do it for this edition of live reactions to Arknights Prelude to Dawn, Arknights Reimei and Zensou, whatever you call it. So yeah, we'll be there for episodes 5 and 6. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. That's really good to know. So get to know more about what on. Like, my problem is like I just don't want to where they're just dumping characters left and right and just for the hell of it. Like, keep the story intact. Like, if these characters are gonna show up later in the story, we could just save it later. Don't try to shove them in. And then we'll go most likely to a main story 3 or 4 in the game is at 12. Plus, every event has its own. Has enough for its own anime arc. Well, it's nice reaction. Have a nice weekend. Good night. Thank you. Alright, Real Station starting off, guys. Thank you.